Ugh. All right, so I'm alive. I'm here, sort of. I got really distracted when I got home from work today. uh, so we are going to be starting a very late, probably kind of brief stream, but I wanted to do something. I already canceled yesterday. We're gonna be doing some Okami tonight. And I hope you are all having a wonderful night. There it is. Came my mouse game. Come on, please, please. There. Okay. I don't remember what we were doing. So this is going to be interesting. Ōkami. Oh, right. I had a hammer. It was going to make me teeny tiny. I don't remember why, though. Okay. I gotta remember. Yes, that's tackle. This is jump. That's dig. Okay, that's dodge. That's draw. That's different camera angle. I didn't know that was the thing. There's a map too. I'm learning all sorts of new things. Scrolls move list. This one? Yeah. B. All right. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Oh, I trust you. Hey, babe. What are you doing here? How come you didn't tell us about that monster? I'm sure I mentioned something about the water dragon. Didn't I? Whatever. Anyway, you'd better not be trying to trick us. What are you talking about? I was nearly eaten alive too, you know. But however did you get away? You're a rather slow swimmer. What did you just say? Take that back. Ami gets kinda sensitive about her flaws. Sorry. The fox rods. If they're not on that ship, then where on earth are they? If they're lost in the sea, the vast realm of the water dragon, there's no way we'll ever find them. Oh, cheer up. I'd hate to see you and your two friends cry. Game, give me my mouse back. This game really likes to hold my mouse hostage. There. Now we got you cornered, you mallet. No treasures ever escaped from the great Isun. I'm gonna sell you to some greedy merchant and... Hey, wait. Check it out, Ami. Isn't this the palace where that swirling mist is coming from? He made us chase you here for a reason, mallet. Wait, I think you get it. A lucky mallet can shrink people, right? You want to shrink Ami here? Then you want us to go into that creepy-looking hole, don't you? I don't know. Why would Hammerhead here want us to go in there? Still, might be worth checking out, Ami. I mean, Palace has got to be the source of that mist. Queen Himiko is not going to do anything about this mess. It's up to us to find out the truth. Anyway, we haven't found a single brush technique in this darn city. How could we possibly pass up this palace? Okay, Mallet, we'll enter the hole. Now come on and work your magic on Furball here. Ready to get hammered on me? I'm gonna get hammered. It'll be a fun night. Now that's what I wanted to hear. Furball's all yours, Mallet. Hammer away. Ah, you should see the look on your face. You shakes of a lucky mallet reduces things to my size. Not for clobbering people or anything, silly. Boy, I'll never get tired of messing with your head. Wait, he's not an actual bug? Yeah, I thought he was a real bug. Huh? What's gotten into you? You forgot what it looked like already? Now you listen here, Furball. You better remember me this time or else. I'm Isun, the wandering artist. You got it? It's 1,000. Besides, I'm so dashingly handsome, who else could it be? Now you see me in a new light now. Hey, I'm talking to you. Aw, forget it. Let's check out the palace. Gotta find out what's behind that swirling mist. Maybe no bigger than a dust bunny now. But I bet you still got a lot of fight in you. And you still refuse to walk. Lazy bum. Well, time's a-wasting. There's something you need to know first. I mean, this is like a brand new world to you. I'm here to help you when you really need it. For example, see that chest all wrapped in chains over there? You can guide me over to it with your celestial brush. I'll pop it over and snatch whatever's inside. Hi, Cherry! Hey, guys. I didn't expect you to be ending. Oh, that was the end. Okay. I was trying not to really watch it because I didn't want too many spoilers. So I didn't really know where you were.
What is this monkey shit? I have no idea. There's no one in here. Do you want to just go?
Well, now you'll have to find another game. Borderlands 2. Ooh, that's a good one. I'd love to play through a Borderlands game on stream at some point, but I can't. I've never been able to get into that game solo. So it would have to be a collab game. But don't go launching him at Master. I'm gonna go launch you at a monster. So I might lose it if you did that. You have to clean up my bloody aftermath. Now that everything's clear, let's get going. Yeah, I have Borderlands 2. I have all the Borderlands. I love the Borderlands games. Oh. Oh. But so you have them, you can't get into Borderlands 2 by yourself. I've never been able to get into any of them on my own. I'm personally not a fan of Borderlands 1 in general. It's okay, but it's not. I don't find it as fun. But Borderlands 2 is the best. Pre-sequel and 3 were both good. And I have what is it? The Tiny Tina's? I have Tiny Tina's, but I haven't played it yet. Hey, I'd be up for it. Hey, I am totally 100% there for that. I have a question for you two, though. Do you two have Castle Crashers? Both of you, or just one of you? I'm confused about how your gaming works, to be fair. You do? Cool. Can I abduct you for that at some point? Rude. Barry's being dumb, don't listen. Wait, so I'm confused. Do you have Castle Crashers or not? Okay, so Barry has Castle Crashers and you don't. We can work something out. That doesn't surprise me. It's not expensive or a big game. I don't see what the problem is for something like that if we can have fun with it. So all you guys can abduct me for Borderlands, and I'll abduct you for Castle Crashers. I want to find one more person for Castle Crashers though. I have a couple choices. I'll just have to explore for that one. I'll have to hit some people up. I briefly saw your schedule today. But I didn't actually look at all of what it is. But you guys have a good stream? Good ending to Ōkami? That was close. Better watch out, Ami. Remember, you're no bigger than a dust bunny now. Better watch it, or we'll end up on the bottom of someone's shoe. I don't want to be gum. Now you know what I have to deal with. Anyway, this mist is getting thicker, isn't it? Knew there was something fishy about this palace. Well. See that, Ami? That's what they call a blocking spider. Those nasty buggers just won't let you by sometimes. They normally leave you alone, but they can be unpredictable. Just watch their moves, better safe than sorry. Whoa, why'd you hitch a ride? Tired of walking or something? Well, big guy here doesn't seem to mind, so knock yourself out. Hey, what's that? Alrighty, thank you for the lurk. Feels like someone's crying. Isn't that a jail cell? Someone's in there. I can't tell who she is. She's got her back turned. They usually turn out to be ugly when they turn around anyway. Why was that in red? Why was that highlighted in red? Plus, we don't want to attract any attention if she raises a fuss. Forget about her. Let's keep going. Thunder wheel. Ow. Go away. Oh. Did this thing just shoot a laser beam at me? E. Oh, I hate this camera. Oh, this camera sucks. Hello? Is somebody there? Hmm? You mallet bearers? It's hard to see from here. Mallet bearers? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, who are you? Oh, just a couple of passersby. Are you that girl we heard crying before? Sounded kind of fake if you ask me. You're not some no-good monster trying to trick us, are you? What? Oh. No. At least I don't think so. Came to Seion City to sell some of my grandfather's bamboo ware. The emperor who lives in this palace had me arrested. Your grandfather's bamboo ware? Is your grandpa that Mr. Bamboo back in Kusa village? You know my grandfather? He raised me back in Kusa village. My name is Kaguya. And I'm afraid that's about all I can tell you. I don't know why I've been imprisoned here. I don't even know who I really am or where I originally came from. Another babe. How could Mr. Bamboo have such a cute granddaughter? Well, you just sit tight, honey pie. We'll get you out. Great Isun's gonna straighten out that mean old emperor. Then I'll come back and set you free. No, don't sweat it, sweetie. You just sit tight. We're gonna search every nook and cranny of this palace. And I'm gonna give that emperor a piece of my mind when we find him. So, don't you worry your pretty little head. My partner may not look like much now. Furball here is actually the great Amaterasu. And just sit back and relax. We got it covered. Let's go, Ami. Oh, away. Oh, the key right here. Yes, 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 yes. Jackpot. Well, the Emperor hide his treasure here. I could smell it a mile away. Check out that funny looking thing, Ami. That's what they call a platform spider. You see, they just go back and forth like that all day. They're basically harmless, unless you stay on their backs too long. Some of them don't like it and may end up throwing you off. Oh, it's so big. How do I get to you? Am I supposed to be going up or down? That is the question. I think I'm supposed to be going in there. Caveman! Congrats on first. How you doing? Ah, crap. I'm doing alright. Got super distracted after work, so it's a rather late stream today. But happy I finally got around to actually going live. There. Ah, crap camera. He's having fun. Binge playing Graveyard Keeper. Ooh, I've seen that game. That looked interesting before. Be here, but doing laundry for work. I get that. That's generally what I'm doing on Sundays, which is why I don't stream or I'm not around then. Flask? Is that considered treasure? Uh-oh. It's a blocking spider, Ami. Wonder why it got so bent out of shape all of a sudden. Now we're gonna have a heck of a time getting out of here. Stupid spider. But don't do anything you'll regret for a while. These nasty little buggers just love to get in the way. Won't bother us as long as we leave them alone. Do I cut it down? I do. Why? It's so weird. Why am I in a gourd? Hey, Ami, there's a strange mist in this flask, too. It's somehow different from that mist outside. I don't know. It feels kind of comforting. Hey, I was right. Cool. Wow. You're getting good at that one. Almost too good. I don't know why the Emperor hid this flask here. But he shouldn't be hogging such comforting mist all to himself. Hey, it is one. Hey, it's that starlight again. What's it doing here? Was it? Was it for? Oh, there it goes. Either missed one or put one in the wrong spot. And we have a very drunk goat. Or sheep. Wow. Now you're hammered. It still got hit. Like you're too drunk. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After our separation, I took to wandering the corners of the earth. For long, I was sealed away here by a sinister power. Your arrival has broken that seal. Now I, Kasugami, grant you the power of mist. This and overall creation like fleeting dew. What does the power of mist do? Does it get me drunk? That sounds like a party trick. So that's why the Emperor hid this flask like it was a treasure. Kasugami, the god of mist, was trapped inside. Cat? Hey. You need to move. They say Kasugami can wrap the world in a thick mist that slows down time for all things. It really did feel like I was in a dream world with no sense of time. But enough of that. That's one awesome power you just got back, Ami. If the legend's true, that brush technique can slow down any monster with a single stroke, even a blocking spider. Try that new power of yours right away, Ami. The pause button. Just draw the mark that's there on the flask. That'll show that pesky spider who's boss. What the? Block spider slowed down. Really is Kasugami's legendary time-slowing technique. Wow, Ami, you really pack quite an arsenal of techniques. Blocking spiders should be a piece of cake from now on. Slow down anything in our way, no matter how fast it is. Figured out something else, too. The Emperor must have a screw loose or something. I mean, why would he possibly want to trap Kasugami in there? Bet it has everything to do with that swirling mist out there. Got a green apple vape today. I love green apple. Not vapes, though. I don't do smoke. Smoking, vapes, anything like that. Cat, you almost made me die again. At work, for the last 2 days, it has smelled like somebody dropped a peppermint vape capsule in one of the hallways. and it just shattered all over the floor. It has smelled so ridiculously strong of peppermint for like 2 days. It's really, really crazy. Just do it on the occasion. Do peppermint, but not that much. Yeah, I like peppermint. Like, peppermint hot chocolate is great. The smell of... Benny! Thank you for the follow. Hi. How you doing, Benny? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I got super distracted, so it's a late stream today, but I'm doing pretty well. Thanks. How about yourself? Thank you for the bonk, caveman. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Like, I like peppermint flavorings, like hot chocolate and stuff. And occasional peppermint candles or something, but not that much. You know, Benny, I doing alright, thanks you. That's good enough here. I almost did Mario Kart today. What are you up to this evening? Is that a butt jiggle emote, caveman? I... Wait. Is that Ghostface Jiglet twerking at me? Is that what that emote is? Oh, and that's a creepy emote combination. No thanks, I don't like being licked. I appreciate the offer though. That's such a creepy emote. There is somebody who I watch on Twitch that actually has a lick redeem where this creepy, like, this weird little frog thing comes out, pops up on screen, and licks their VTuber. Yes, like that. Except for it's a frog instead of whatever that thing is. But Benny, what are you up to tonight? Any plans for the evening? I think this is the first time I've been on this end of the conversation. Hmm? Hey, look over there, Ami. Isn't that the Emperor? I'd heard that he was sick in bed, but I never expected him to be the source of that funky mist. Now, how we gonna straighten out this royal oaf? Or bear in Big Blue House. Just working up some stuff and resting. Never a bad thing. Normally Tuesdays are my rest days, but I canceled yesterday, so decided to do some stuff today instead. It sounds familiar, but I don't really remember. I don't really know what it is. No. Like I think I've heard the name, and that's about it. I mean, still too big to fit through his mosquito net. Can't we just cut open the net? I mean, I have a cut ability. Okay, Kitty's got the zoomies. Kid show, another streamer. She has a sniffer redeem. I know a couple people who have sniffer redeems. Yeah, sniffer. Oh, Benny, you know Sun, don't you? Sunblush? I think you know her. I don't know how many of, not sure you do? Okay. She's another person I found through Pangu's Discord, so I wasn't sure. I'm not sure how far-reaching everybody is in that Discord. There's a lot of people in there. I found a lot of fun streamers through there. You're included in everything. I'm glad I met yeah, I'm really happy I met Pangu and everything when I did. But you've probably at least heard of Pt.5. Pt.5 made a lot of the little funny sketches that some people were using as their avatars for a little while. But Pt.5 and Sun are both good friends. But Sun has a lick redeem on their channel, which is what kind of got this whole conversation started. Why are you holding me at gunpoint? What did I do? I don't think I did anything to deserve being held up. I have no money. You can't take any money from me. Ah, crap. You get catnip from watching the stream. You'll bring out the bigger... You have bigger ones? I feel like I need, like, a gun or a sword emote or something. I need self-defense. Alright, this looks like it's the way to actually get there. So I want to go the other way first. A tank emote somewhere? You shouldn't be allowed to have a tank. I've been lurking in AFK a bit, but hope you have a great stream. I know, the art style for this is one of my best parts. My favorite parts. I love the art in Ōkami. But thank you for the lurk, Benny. Appreciate you coming by. No, no chainsaws. Put the chainsaw down. No, I dropped. Oh, it just puts me back. Oh, it hurts me. Alright, I gotta go back now. Caveman, you should not be allowed to have weapons. I feel like that's a very dangerous situation for everybody. Nope. Put down the weapons. Oh. Okay. I thought that was a little bit too easy. Don't spray me. I did nothing to deserve that. Rude. Check out Ōkami. The Emperor's directly below us. Like the royal oaf's mouth is just begging us to dive on in. I am Miss Frizzle. Put down the knife. Sharp objects are not any better. This particular part screams Legend of Zelda. What do you go inside of in that one? You go inside something in Legend of Zelda. The Ocarina of Time, the first one. What are you inside of in that one? I don't remember. I'll have to ask somebody later. Are we inside the Emperor's body now? Haven't played it? Yeah, it's been a long time since I played that one. But like I know you go inside something. I just can't remember what. And the like interior of it looks really similar to this. Well, I mean, you're one fearless wolf. This should be the fastest way to get to the root of the problem. Hey, what's this funny looking thing here? Oh, I know. It's that dangly thing that hangs down the back of the throat. A uvula. I have a friend who has 2 uvulas. That's not a joke. I have seen them with my own eyes. He has 2 perfectly symmetrical uvulas in the back of his throat. It was probably one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. I thought it was joking when he told me that the first time, but no. He genuinely has 2 perfectly symmetrical uvulas. Still not sure how I'd feel if I had that. Like, would you gag more? Would you gag less? Because I know, like, if you touch that thing, it makes you feel like you want to throw up, right? So would having 2 make that worse? Or because they're slightly smaller, would it make it better? I don't know. I have so many questions. It was just very weird. Probably your best bet to getting out of here. Let's save that for later. We're going the other way now. In touch mine, I don't feel like throwing up. Generally, I think that's part of what causes people to like gag. I could be wrong. I could be wrong though. I'm no major in biology or anything. Emperor's body. Yes. That is where I want to be. Wonder what's in there. I have a feeling we're in for trouble. You're not going to turn back now, are you, Ami? It's a girl house? What? You're going to have to explain that sentence to me. Eat before you think. No, I think you should think a little bit. You haven't seen Monster House? I feel like I have. Like, again, when was Monster House released? Boss fight. One 1,000. Alright, that was 1 second. Oh 06. I think I've seen it. I probably saw it when it came out, though. And that's the only time. So, it's been 7 years? Right? No. 17 years. No. Yeah? Yeah, 17. It's been a long time since I saw it, so. I don't remember anything about it. Let's put it that way. I hardly remember what happened last week, let alone 17 years ago. Anyway, this is insane. It missed. It's alive, Ami. Fat kid thought only girls had have the dangling thing back up your throat. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I don't remember that. Under my control, this body breathes evil mist over the city. And you, mutt. I'm not a mutt. Rude. I'm a purebreed. You dare attempt to clear the skies of my poison? Waging battle with me inside a human body will be no easy task. Even now, Gold Nail, the mighty sword, cries out for your blood. Come, step forward so that I, the indomitable Blight, may cut you down. Heh, I'll step forward, alright. You're a real piece of work, Blight. Oh, I forgot to throw him at an enemy. Better say your prayers. You uncultured wretch. Be warned, we are in the very bowels of the Emperor. If we fight here, his body will not. Give me a break. A little action here will help him wake up. Never mind that. You're the one behind that poison mist. Possessing a human body may be an elaborate trick, but it ends now. With my supreme blade, Denkomaru, I, the magnificent Isun, shall rend that hunk of junk you call a sword. Ah! Oh, this... I'm heading out. See ya. Alright, caveman. Thanks for coming by. I'll catch you later. Don't cause too much trouble. I know that's a hard thing to ask for you, though. I think I'm misunderstanding this fight. Got him. I was really hoping that wasn't going to go one more round. I got it. There was probably a quicker way to do that. Ooh. That one looks fancy. You obtain Divine Instrument Exorcism Beads. Excuse me. Purifying rosary that contains the power of holy light. Light, a disease residing within the Emperor's body and born of the intense hatred and evil of the cursed sword Gold Nail. It was the source of the acrid mist that had plagued the capital's citizenry. But even a creature so despicable and full of hatred was no match for our intrepid heroes Amaterasu and Isun. Light's defeat brought with it a lifting of the acrid fog. The Emperor, now freed of evil's influence, returned to normal. Amaterasu and the others had earned a brief moment of respite. However, evil conspired to cut the tranquil scenes short. From Gold Nail's defeated form rose the familiar blackness, the spirit of evil and hatred that had resided within the sword. Black as midnight and deep as the sea, rose slowly skyward. Make no mistake, this was undoubtedly one of the foul spirits that dispersed from Oroshi's broken body. Quickly and steadily it rose. Then it shot off toward the distant sea and over the horizon. It moved with purpose, as if to a rendezvous with a lost friend. Amaterasu and the others had no time to rest. They were truly to restore the capital to its normal routine. They still had to deal with the threat of the water dragon. This tale is far from over. Hey, you. Aren't you forgetting something? Yeah, I'm still inside a body. You had it coming big time, gasbag. You aren't even in the same league as the magnificent Isun. Well, Furball, that's that. How about one of those victory howls? Oh wait, I almost forgot. That babe Kaguya is still locked up. Tommy, seems Pops is still snoring away. How about we just take control and make him unlock her cell? Why bother with waking him up to explain everything? Anyway. Huh? You don't get it, do you? Watch and learn, my furry friend. First, I'll stir up his stomach like this. And then... What the? Yikes. What the? Hey, are you okay, Ami? Like we managed to make the Emperor stand up. Come on, we gotta get this royal oaf moving. Let's get him over to where they're holding Kaguya. Heck, I guess this controlling humans business is harder than it looks. Gotta get Big Shot over to Kaguya's cell, not this way. Okay, let's head for his cell now. I don't think this is how a human walks. If it is, then I'm walking really wrong when I'm out and about. Your Highness, you're well enough to walk around again? Kaguya girl was in prison just as you ordered, sire. But she's done no wrong, so I can't understand why. Not that I'm doubting your bountiful wisdom, your Highness. Your Highness, I know you've already refused to see a doctor. But surely it would be wise to seek treatment. Some people are even starting to say your illness is what's... not that I think anything of the sort, of course. Are you the Emperor? But if you're here, does that mean those two are... Oh dear. It's all my fault. How shall I ever apologize? Let's see. How about you start off by making me 100 dumplings? Huh? Heh. Just pulling your legs, sweetie. That voice. You think we'd buy the farm that easily? The Emperor was being controlled by a nasty stomach virus. I guess that's one way to put it. But we took care of it. Things should get back to normal soon. Now, let's make this royal oath open your cell. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thought I'd never get out of there. No time for chit-chat, bamboo girl. We freed the Emperor from that monster controlling him. But things are still a bit dicey around here. We're gonna hightail it out of this place. I suggest you do too. Now let's see here. Oh yeah. Coochie coochie coo. And a full size again. I can tell what you want to do, Ami. I agree. That'll make it feel like we've set things straight. Here. I mean, we've already freed that bamboo girl. Now, give one of those victory howls to wake up the Emperor. I did really bad. I did really bad. Of course. Always save. I wonder what was wrong with me. People say I took to my bed with an illness, but I don't recall. Why do you have a boat on your head? I remember meeting with a bamboo seller called Kaguya. And I remember a secret treasure from crossing a sea of fire. But I've totally lost my memory of what happened after that. It's almost like I was possessed by a strange spirit. Talk about a troublesome emperor. The Kaguya is safe and all. Guess we can cut him some slack. White wolf, and a curious bouncing ball. I have an uncanny feeling that I had a dream about you two. I must apologize to Queen Himiko for my unforgivable blunders. Miko? Yes, that's it, Ami. The city's a complete mess, and Queen Himiko is not doing a thing about it. There's no excuse for her just sitting around in her palace. Boy, am I going to give her a piece of my mind. The lovely white wolf. For some reason, I seem to feel so relaxed when you're around. I have this peaceful feeling, as if you know me inside out. Oh, I know you from the inside, believe me. Collecting demon fangs, you know. If you have any for me, you can take some of my treasure. People will probably say I'm foolish giving treasure to a wolf. But you're my lucky wolf. I'm certain some good will come of it. Surely you've collected lots of them, eh? Do you think? Would you like to make a swap? I only have 14 left. I need this. I need 80. I need 180 fangs for what I want. Holy crap. Rooster statue. Why do you have so many things buried in your courtyard? Hey, a bamboo girl. What are you doing spacing out here? I mean, you're free now. You can go anywhere you want. Oh, hello, you two. Hardly recognize you. You were so tiny when we first met. You certainly cut a dashing figure at full size. You think so? Well, actually, I hear stuff like that all the time. Your size hasn't changed, though. Huh? Oh, yes. I meant you too, soon. Anyway, the city is a dangerous place right now. You'd head back to your grandpa's house. That emperor fella's got an eye for that treasure of yours, right? You get away before others start sniffing around. Plus, your grandpa seems awfully lonely, you know. Really? Oh, I see. The dear old man thinks of me as his own granddaughter. I'd really like to return, but... You're not his granddaughter? You mean your real family lives somewhere else? Anyway. You should just go see him if you feel that way. I know nothing of my past. I don't even know who I am or where I came from. My first memory is of waking up in a bamboo grove. The bamboo cutter took me home, where I was lovingly cared for. To repay his kindness, I helped him with his bamboo ware. If that's the case, then why don't you hurry up and go see him? I know nothing of my past. I do recall one faint memory. I thought long and hard while I was imprisoned. It was then that I remembered being in a small, dark room long ago. That's all I can think about now. And I feel I must get there as soon as I can. I cannot escape that feeling. That's a pretty weird story. I mean, you don't even know where it is you want to go back to. Bits and pieces of my memory are coming back in flashes. Together they form a vision. I see a royal crest inscribed in earth and amid a grove of bamboo. I must go to Sasa Sanctuary. There, it shall all become clear. Huh? What's gotten into you? I mean, first with the dark room. Now you suddenly want to go to Sasa Sanctuary? I don't know where I must return, but I have this intense feeling in my heart. It drives me forward to my ultimate destination. It drives me to seek the royal crest. I must leave for Sasa Sanctuary at once. Hey, wait. Bamboo girl. Wait. Aw, she's gone. Hmm? Hey, Hoodhead. What's you up to here? Oh, you were just in time to witness history in the making. Finally realized how empty the life of a sword collector is. Now I'm hooked on the thrill of fishing. Will you not join me in my newfound passion? Sure. Oh, why not? We could afford to kill a little time. Let's psych ourselves up, Ami. Okay, Ami, you got the basic idea, right? Yeah. I think that was a fish in particular I wanted. I'm not sure, actually. Freshwater eel. Or no, I think I wanted to fish because I was told that I could sell them for a decent amount here. Koi. That is a very large koi. I want to see if I can get one of the, like, super big ones. I don't know if those are in here anymore, though, or if those are just, like, quest fish. Catfish. Alright, we'll do one more and see what happens. Robalo. I have no idea what that is. Those look bigger. Are you a bigger fish? You're a pain in the butt fish, that's for certain. Oh, come on. These are bigger fish. Which means more money. Uchin? Uchin? No. I'm tired of that so much. I'm tired of fighting the fish. Stupid fish. I wasn't actually expecting that to work. not gonna lie, I was not expecting that to actually work. I thought your skin was purple for a minute. Bead. Why? It really is you. Your Majesty, Queen Himiko has foreseen your coming. You must not delay, please. Queen Himiko waits on the top floor. Himiko's waiting for us? If you're really the ones Queen Himiko has been looking for, even a boiling sea of flames won't stand in your way, will it? I don't remember a sea of flames, but okay. Oh. Whoa. What the heck? What's all this lava doing here? You may be a god now, but you'd end up a crispy critter if you fell into this stuff. And Himiko's sure making things difficult. She must really have a good reason for wanting to keep people away. I don't think I can go through here yet. Yeah. I think I jumped the gun. I don't think there's any brush techniques I could do for that yet. I don't think any equipment will help with that either. I'm only missing 3 brush techniques. No, I'm trying to leave. Go away. Cat. Okay. Nope. Love you, kitty, but enough. That is not what I wanted to do. Ooh. Infinity Inkstones. Now that all that yucky, gunky stuff is gone, I can explore a ton of stuff. Get all the shinies. Cat? No. Stop, please. Love you. I love you, kitty. I really do. But you can't be doing that. Sweet. Curse zone vanished along with that funky mist. Like the city's come back to life. I bet you never saw a happening place like this 100 years ago. It's supposed to be exciting for you, being from the country and all. No, I know you just want to have fun, but don't go overboard. I mean, I don't want you to forget what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, I still don't know what we're supposed to be doing. I have to clear out all of the curse zones first. Why are the trees still cursed? Hmm. Strange mist that was all over town is gone now, but my father still hasn't been able to wake up. Rumor has it that it was the mist making everyone ill. Why won't the gods make my father better now? All I need is medicine, then I could make him well. But I'd never have enough money to buy something like that. Herbal medicine. How frustrating. It's available nearby, but I can't get any. With a fashionable new design. He's so absorbed in the next room, he won't lift a finger to help me. Now, of all times, when that rumor has driven all our customers away, maybe you could go and give him a good talking to, eh? That rumor has been a real blow to business, I can tell you. You see the row of willow trees outside our shop? People say a strange ghost appears there at night. Not that it seems to do anyone any harm, mind you. Perhaps it's just my hubby's laziness that's bad for business. Maybe you could go and give him a good talking to. This is a real puzzle. Oh, hello, white doggy. Want to keep an old worrywart company? Run this kimono shop, you see. Feel it's time for a change. Getting a little bit sick and tired of seeing the same old colors. I was just trying to think up an exciting new design. Thing is, it's not quite as easy as I'd hoped. It's such a loss. I'm tempted to ask you for help, doggy. Do you think you can help me come up with a new design that could catch on all across the city? Take a look at that kimono back there. Found that simply by staring at it, one can draw inspiration. Yes, surely staring at it is the way to go. It's simple. What? Good heavens. Didn't even get a second try. Dang. How did that design end up appearing there all by itself? And my inspiration worked on the kimono after all. Slowly better. We'll go with that. Okay, so I need it to be nighttime. Hey, am I right in thinking that you can actually see me? Haha, of all the things. The ghostly Raiden is finally spotted by a living being. And it turns out to be a cute little doggy. Lightning Ghost Raiden. Are you staring at me like that? Okay, so I don't have any legs. But isn't that normal for a ghost in Nippon? I was killed by a bolt of lightning, you know. It's great. I never get hungry, I never tire. It's fun all the way. There's just one problem. Realize that it's not always easy for ghosts. I mean, it can actually get a bit boring floating about every day. No one can see me, so it gets lonely at times. Still, it's great fun most of the time. I should be able to enjoy using my spooky powers. What am I supposed to do with him? That was different. Hmm. What am I supposed to do with you? I am missing something. Can I bloom these? Yes. Hmm. Pardon me. Hi, Kelly. That's probably broken again. Yep. Hi, Kelly. Cat. God dang it. Uh, I'm doing alright, Kelly. How about yourself? No, Cat, we're not doing this tonight. Go. My cat is being a pain in the ass right now. But otherwise, I am doing fine. Red Ponderson. Good thing you've been working so much lately. No time to do anything else, but finally have some time off. Nice. Why? What's the point of this? Oh. That's the point of this. Okay, hello. Alrighty then. Where am I? Horsey. Amaterasu? Huh? How do you know Ami's name? Oh, that little bouncing guy is with you too. Well, Captain Waka did say you guys were inseparable. Who are you calling little? Wait a sec, did you just say Captain Waka? Imbecile's a captain? We work under Captain Waka. He reports directly to Queen Himiko. We're the Tau Master Special Investigation Troop. You can call us the Tau Troopers for short. Tau Troopers? I don't know if I like the sound of that. It's our headquarters. Captain Waka is out on a special mission right now. He told me about you two before he left. He said you could inspect our headquarters if you wanted. I knew that half-baked prophet was up to something. He knew we were coming. The place is just crawling with traps. Keep your eyes peeled, Ami. Thank you for the care package, Kelly. Okay, kitty. I love you to death. Mwah. I really do. But you really, really gotta move. You were being such a pain in the butt tonight. Alright? Alright? I mean, you can try it out. I'm actually tempted to change the name of that one. Ow. There, happy now? You beamed me in the head. Really hard and really fast. Hey, it's there for people to have fun with. And then there you go doing it again. You're not sorry. I didn't have a drink made up, so I'm making a drink for the streamer care package. I apologize for the shaking that you are most likely hearing. Actually, I forgot I can mute that now. No, I have one of those shaker bottles for my drinks. It's a Gamer Sups, uncaffeinated. No caffeine this late at night. Why is this place so high tech? Oh, that's terrible. Just terrible. Hey, what's wrong, Chief? Listen to this. I've always been fascinated by Captain Waka. That's why I trained so hard to join the Tau Troopers. I'm still considered a new recruit. You actually care about that half-baked profit? This is terrible. No, that's not what I meant. Terrible part came after I joined. I've been drinking sugar-free Red Bulls, but... Yeah. I've been trying to give up pop. Because that's the only form of caffeine I ever liked. Like, I'm not a tea drinker and I'm not a coffee drinker. And normal energy drinks are bad for you on top of making you, on top of the fact that something in them makes me physically sick. Like, actually, like, really, really sick. So I'm trying I was trying powdered options. And, Gamer Sups has... It's a free sample pack, basically. You get 3 different flavors that they let you try. They don't charge you for those, they just charge you for the shipping, which is like, I don't know, $2. So I tried that just to see if I would feel sick afterwards, like I would do with normal energy drinks. And I didn't. So I felt like it was a decent substitute. I'd only been in the Tau Troopers for a few days when I lost my Tau mask. Each member only gets one. Yeah. Like, as long as you don't overdo it on those, I don't really butt into people. But I really gotta say that if you're drinking a lot of those, you really need to stop. I mean, they only want you to have 4 servings of Gamer Sups a day at most. And I realized that that's a big issue for me at first because I overdid it the first time. Thinking that they only meant the caffeinated type. But they mean in general just because of like the other, because it's considered a dietary supplement. But the thing is, I got a caffeine one and a non-caffeine one. The non-caffeinated flavor I ended up getting is actually really strong. So I can use 1 scoop of that with twice as much water as they tell you to mix it with. So I get like a double serving for half the amount. And I found that worked out really well for me. Owl mask? Oh, you mean that thing the other guy was wearing over his eyes? What's the big deal about that? It is a big deal. Captain's going to skin me alive if I don't find it. That half-baked prophet sure has some weird hang-ups. Went out for a walk to show off my new mask to everyone. That's when the strange man bumped into me. Must have stolen it right then. How can you not notice someone taking a mask right off your face? Can't believe I lost my talents. Each member only gets one. I'm gonna say, would you fellows mind searching around the city for it? Can't leave my post, and there's no one else I can ask. You must help me, please. If you find it, I'll tell you a secret about Captain Waka. This place is so high-tech. Fancy. I need charcoal, herbal medicine. Blows, blows. To the northeastern sky, evil goes. North wind blows and blows. In the northern land, evil grows. That's what my grandma taught me. She said that scary monsters are born up in the northern lands. What kind of place it is? You heard of it, Doug? Hey. More crystal. Okay, where is the general goods store? Now that's the weapons store. Is this one the general goods store? I need an herbal medicine and charcoal. Oh, it's got approved. Yeah, I got emotes. Yeah, I like those. I'm still trying to convince the guy who did them for me that they're not as bad as he thinks they are. A friend did them for me for free because he wanted to test it. He wanted to give doing emotes a shot. But he thinks they're bad. I really don't. Show it to her. Hey, that's so mean. She's kind of a brat. Whatever. She wants a star. Wait, does something happen if I actually draw it? Heading off to bed now. Alright, Kelly. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Get some sleeps. Hope you relax now that you have some time off from work. No? Okay. So I need to bloom all of the trees. Figure out how to get rid of this stupid ghost first, though. A heart. feel like if there's going to be an end to these at some point, which will do something. V. Oh, I need fire. I need to light all those torches. I think I need to light that torch in the middle of the city. I think I need to light all of those. And she... and she go baby. Ah, that's great. 4 interconnected circles, I guess. Hope that's good enough. Oh, there. There's the fire. Sorry, dude, you're in the way. I am so confused by this. No, I did something. Don't know what, but I did something. Okay. Well, we'll see if I can remember that pattern. He says that's it, so hopefully that's actually it. That was not it. Oh, I got a stray bead. Worth it. Thank you, little girl. Blossom Protector, Mr. Flower. The Gura shuffle and make the cherry blossoms bloom. The Gura shuffle? Great cherry blossoms here on my roof. Has been possessed by evil spirits. Okay. So I have to bloom all of the ones that aren't possessed. And then he'll help me bloom the ones that are possessed. You're possessed, you're not. Those don't matter. You're possessed. You two are not possessed. No. You're possessed. Or not possessed. You're not possessed. Or possessed. Oh, you're not possessed. I think that's all of them. Unless he wants the ones from the other area too. But I kind of don't think he does. Three more. At least he told me how many more. Oh. One. No. No, it can't be. It was one on his head. Ah. Dude. Seriously. Were those the three? Did the one on your head count? It did. The one on his head counted. The time has come. The few in number. The trees that have blossomed are lending me their power. Now I drive away the evil spirits with my dance. I shall make those cursed cherry blossoms bloom. Sorry to keep you waiting, Pooch. At last you shall witness my Gura shuffle. Come along if you wish to see me dance. You ready? Give you the Gura shuffle. Oh, dude. Where'd he go? I think I failed. I don't know where you went. I didn't think you were going for this one. There. I almost failed it again. Where are you going? This one? You're going for this one, right? Yeah. I have a feeling he's going for his house after this. Yep. Worked. It worked. You got a bit out of control there. Frankly, I wasn't sure I could drive those evil spirits away. When I thought about how happy the people of this city would be, I knew I had to make these trees bloom one way or another. I care not whether it was my dance or the power of the gods that made them bloom. As long as the recovery of our cherry blossoms delight the people, I have no complaints. Now I should be able to get the old sick dude up. Still don't know what lighting all of the torches did, though. Hey, Gramps, wake up. Hey, Gramps, look outside. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Perfect day to enjoy them. Stay away from the light. If you don't wake up this instant, I'm going to give you a good whack. Oh, that kind of whack. You sure he's not just dead? Huh? How could you do that to a sick old man? Wait, oh, that smell. I cannot resist. The cherry blossoms of Seon City must be in full bloom. Time to eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, happy day. I think he's just dead. He's gone. What the heck was that all about? Yes, I almost forgot. My father has another illness which cannot be cured. My father adores the flower viewing festival, but he gets too excited and hurts his back every year. I made him promise not to go, but the flower fever struck again. He looks slightly... just a different sick color. Hurrah, yippee. Time to eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, happy day. Hey, Pooch, care to dance? Gramps, shouldn't you take it easy? You were practically dead. I just realized I never did look around for the guy who stole that guy's mask. Hello there, pup. You look like someone who appreciates fine cuisine. Proper diet is the key to life. Eat well and be healthy. I'm Yama, top chef in Seon City. Pleased to meet you. Fiery Chef Yama. What do you think about this huge pot on this giant stove? Impressive, eh? I invested every yen of my name into him. I had to get him special order for what I'm aiming to do. Ever hear the tale about that mushroom? There's not a single chef in the world that doesn't know about it. Talking about the legendary golden mushroom. I've spent decades trying to master the culinary arts, but I've yet to make a dish that truly satisfies me. Excuse me. If only I could get my paws on one of those golden mushrooms. I'm sure I could prove my true skill by making the ultimate dish. I already have this huge pot and giant stove. All I need now is a golden mushroom. I'll master the art of cooking. That is my dream. Could it be? Is that the legendary golden mushroom? Is it? Did I find one without noticing? That sparkling gold color, that captivating shape. Yes, there can be no doubt. Where in the world did you find it? Oh, that's a great question. Oh, never mind that. That mushroom, I could fulfill my dream. I dream to master the art of cooking. Please, pup, please. I must have that mushroom. What could a dog do with it anyway? Sure. I didn't even know I had it. Oh, thank you. You're such a good pup. This golden mushroom, I will attempt to make the ultimate dish. Am I gonna get a constellation from this? My long cherished dream will finally be fulfilled. Oh, yes, the ultimate dish. I was so overwhelmed by emotion when the legendary golden mushroom came into my paws. A day has passed without my preparing this huge pot and giant stove for this day. Now the time has come. I shall wait no more, pup. Today, the fiery chef Yama will prepare the ultimate dish. Now watch carefully, pup. You may learn a thing or two. Behold, Yama's Super Deluxe Fan the Flames dance. Bomb? What? Pot's not getting hot enough for the ultimate dish. It's so hard, but didn't even come to a boil. You didn't stir up enough air. Beginning to wonder about this guy. Hey, what's up with that thing back there? Isn't the mark of Ōkami, the god of Inferno, drawn on it? Did he put that there thinking he could harness the power of Inferno to heat up that huge pot? You really expect the gods to answer his selfish prayers? Oh. I haven't learned that one yet, so I didn't think I could use it. Then again, I did the the bomb one without it too. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away. That man's zeal and your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed his fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power. Unleash your wrath in a mighty fire burst. I did it. My long cherished dream, the ultimate dish, is ready. I give you rice stew eruption. Well, what do you think, pup? Pretty impressive, eh? Not bad, but we can't tell how it tastes just by looking at it. Enough about that. I never thought you'd get the power of Ōkami here, Ami. Remember that mark on the wall? Draw that and you can invoke the power of Inferno anytime you want. Use it to reduce those mean old monsters to ashes. They won't know what hit them. Oh, wow. Okay. Glad I went in there. I still don't know what lighting all of those did, though. Now let's talk to the weirdo. Lots of people lose stuff when they get bumped into here, apparently. No. Crap. Hit the wrong button. That is reflectors on main sub, weapons to increase attack power. Red hit your standard glaive. Oh, that's 2 million. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. Way too broke for that one. Super fast Hayate. Alright. Alright. I didn't even have a say, but okay. Got it. You caught up with me already? Never have guessed it, but you're a real sprinter, Pooch. Well, you've got 1 victory now. Oh, mermaid coin. Alright. I'm going to call it here for the night. This one? Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me, though. I know it was kind of a later stream than I normally do. But it's still been fun. I've enjoyed seeing everybody again. Hopefully I will be on tomorrow. Hopefully. The schedule's already kind of screwed up, but tomorrow is the current plan. But until then, right, I was lurking in my own stream. Yeah, because I got raided into from the channel I was lurking in. Let's see who is online though. And we'll check out some rating choices. Oh, let's raid her again. She's fun. I really enjoyed catching her the other day. She's not... Oh, she got affiliate. She just reached affiliate. I'm pretty sure this is her first affiliate stream. We're gonna go raid Novice Nocturne again. I think my raid might have been the what pushed her over the other day. So we're gonna send everybody over and say congrats to affiliate. You can do that in any form you want, but just give her a big congrats. I'm about 90% sure that she was not affiliate the last time I was in there. But until next time, everybody, have a great night. And if I don't see you until the weekend, have a great rest of your week. Until then, I had a lot of people in here, apparently. I will catch you all later. Bye, everybody.